example 2 here. I'll get that set up for us right now as we go. So we'll get the PowerPoint going and we'll go to example 2. Okay. It says when asked to find the length of segment DE, given that the triangles are similar, Kenny says 10. Explain what is wrong with Kenny's reasoning. Well, it looks like the triangles are oriented the same direction. So, you know, they're oriented in the same way so that small triangle A, the angle A corresponds to D because they're congruent. Angle B in the small triangle has 2 marks on it. So you look here. Whoops, down here. This corresponds to here because it has 2 marks. And this corresponds to here. And then the 3 marker C corresponds to the 3 marker F. And they're all congruent, but the triangles are different sizes. Okay, clear as mud there. Let's get rid of all that I put in there. So we know that it's oriented right. We've got it facing everything the same way. So I'm going to erase it all. Okay, so 10 isn't correct. And let's think about what's going on here. If we have corresponding sides, we have CB corresponding to FE. So that's 3 divided by 8. And we want to check, since we started with the small and we'll start it again, that 5 is equal to 5 divided by 10. And they in fact aren't. This is a half. This is 0.375. Another way to do it is to check with cross multiplying. 8 times 5 is 40. And 3 times 10 is 30, and in fact they do not equal, so they're not in proportion. So 10 is incorrect. So if you actually want to know what's going on here, he did correspond with things, but he's just flat out doing it wrong. So let's figure out what would happen here. Let's figure out what 10 should be. So let's call 10 x. So that's x there. I'm going to erase all this. Okay, so let's call this side here x. D to E is x. So we know we had 3 corresponds to 8, and that was small to big. So I'm going to go small side AB is 5, and that corresponds to DE, which we called x. So we cross and multiply this, we get, I'm going to do all the work up, I'll start up here. I'm going to get 3 times x equals 8 times 5, which is 40. Then divide by 3 to both sides, and you get x equals 40 divided by 3, which is 13 1/3. Okay, so I don't care which answer you had, but you got both those. So that's what it should have been, a 13.3 repeating or 13 1/3. And that's it.